This is my Virgo reading for the week of March 5th, March 6th. I actually started these yesterday, so that's why I'm still saying March 5th. I'm using the Kipper fortune-telling cards up here at the top. These are my goddess tarot cards, mythical goddess. And then I'm using the Love Your Inner Goddess cards by Alana Fairchild at the bottom. And this is for Virgo, if I didn't say that already. And up here at the top, the first card that we got was the main female card. And this can be main male since there be men watching. I call this the pimpin' card. Because the player, basically the player card, because, but basically what I see is that, yes, you know, you're either the main female or the main male. But that is about to change as far as, I hate to use the word exclusivity, but as far as being more, what's the word I'm looking for? More exclusive, just being with, just being with you, whoever it is that you're seeing, it's going to ascend to a higher level of commitment, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I'm still not quite awake yet. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I had a long night. I'm trying to get my words together, but your love interest is going to ascend to a higher level of commitment, is what I'm trying to say. Main female, main male. So you can look forward to that happening, because right here you have the change card. And I am seeing this as happy changes, either moving to a new place or possibly moving in together. Engagement. This definitely has to do with romance ascending. It definitely has to do with positive changes, because here, the reason why I say it may have something to do with moving is because you have the community card. And the message that I'm getting with this is, like I said, that you may be moving to another community, or your love interest might be moving to where you live. But I'm definitely sensing some type of stronger commitment and possibly engagement or marriage. So this top row here definitely has to do with romance, and I'm definitely sensing that your love life is ascending to a stronger commitment. From this main female, main male to this change to living in the same community or even the same home to eventually marriage. So this is very, very positive if that's what you want. I mean, if it's not, then that's your choice. But I do definitely see your relationship ascending, definitely. And then in the middle here, we have Lilith, which symbolizes power. And I feel like you are definitely going to be stepping into your power, if you haven't already done that, your personal power. Really standing on your own. And sometimes that is exactly the vibration or energy you need to be in to attract a situation like this. When you are solid, you are good on your own. And that's what it takes. You have to, be good on your own in order to be able to invite somebody else into your life. And that requires a lot of inner work, a lot of reflection, a lot of meditating, because you also have the success card. And I see this really in being all areas of your life. Finances, love, all of that, because you have stepped into your power, because you have done your inner work, because you have meditated and you have made changes in your life. You will, and this is an earth card, so this means that this energy is going to ground here in the physical realm. This is not just something that's happening on the soul level. This is definitely going to happen in the physical realm. It is going to ground, but I do see, like I said, this is all about success in the physical world. So definitely money, love, all of that, everything you've been working on manifesting is coming to you. And you get some very positive cards right now. Because not only do you have that, but you also have the ecstatic union card, you know, which I take this to mean the same as, you know, basically the same as that marriage card. Coming together. This is definitely a strong bond. This is a spiritual bond, possibly a soulmate connection. And that's what I'm sensing here, is that, you know, you have found your soulmate and that you are going to come together, and you are going to ascend to a higher level of commitment and have financial success after you step into your power. Sorry, I'm messing up my cards. If you haven't already done that, and I sense that this is already happening, that you're already getting there. Here we have the child consciousness card. And when I see this card, I think about that song, Wind Beneath My Wings. This is a real spiritual card. This is really getting in touch with nature. This is kind of like a return to innocence. This is, you know, believing in magic, believing in soulmates, believing that you found your soulmate. Really experiencing that, really feeling that deeply. You know, because you've got the dragonfly here, and dragonflies are very magical. But if you don't spend time out in nature and meditate, take walks, the message that I'm getting, the guidance that I'm getting is that could help you a lot, help, you know, ground you, help you to step into your power so that you can experience this success. But yes, I feel like you, Virgo, have found your soulmate, and that this is ascending to a new level of commitment. I sense that very strongly. And then we have the Angel of Truth card. And the message that I'm getting from this is to always be authentic, always speak your truth. Don't feel like you have to change for somebody else. Because we attract love to us when we are authentic. You know, even if, you know, it's a situation where, I'm trying to put this in the words. The energy that I'm getting from this card is, don't try to be somebody that you're not, or try to be, don't try to earn somebody's love by bending over backwards for them. Always be in your own truth and always put yourself first. That is how we become empowered. And that is an attractive quality too, by the way. So always, always, always speak your truth, and don't be afraid. Don't ever be afraid of losing people. Because whatever is for you and whoever is divinely for you, you can't lose. And that's, you know, people don't realize that. They feel like, oh, I'm going to lose them if I don't accommodate somebody else's needs. So the message that I'm getting from this is, don't do that. Be true to yourself first. That's what this Angel of Truth card is saying. Because then I have Bright Destiny. And this to me, I'm trying to read this. Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. So this definitely goes along with that, stepping into your power card and being authentic and being putting yourself first. Really getting into this child consciousness of innocence and getting back to know yourself again, basically. You know, there's this quote that I saw the other day that said, it doesn't make any difference who I lose as long as I don't lose myself again. So don't, even though your relationship is ascending to a higher level of commitment, don't lose yourself, is what this is basically telling me. Still stay true to yourself and always put yourself first. And definitely spend time getting to know yourself better. I feel like getting out in nature and everything would really help you to do this and to help you step into your power, because you have lots of positive cards. You've got lots of good things coming your way, but don't lose yourself in it, is basically the message that I'm getting here for you, Virgo. Gaia. And once again, this has to do with nature. Gaia is Mother Earth. And there's another butterfly. Butterflies, I don't know if butterflies are symbolic for you, but there's lots of butterflies in this reading. So basically what I'm getting with this is, once again, spend a lot of time in nature. Actually get outdoors. Find out your interests and your hobbies and things that you like to do. And don't just lose yourself trying to please somebody else and be like, well, you know, my love interest, my boyfriend, my fiance, my husband, or whatever, he likes to watch football, or, you know, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just giving an example, you know, but I like to go and watch plays or musicals, or I like to go to the movies, or I like to sit at home and read a book. And that's all right, because we have to acknowledge our differences in a relationship, and we have to have space and freedom to grow. And sometimes in a relationship we forget that, and we just become enmeshed, and it's like we lose our identity. So the message that I'm getting real strongly here is just not to do that, because when you are authentic and you are connected to yourself and whatever your source of your higher power is, it makes us more attractive, like I said, to our love interest, and whatever it is that we are trying to manifest by the law of attraction can come in a lot easier, you know, because you have finances here. Like I said, you have a love interest, so I'm getting that very strongly. But like with this ecstatic union in that marriage card, I do see you coming together with a soulmate. If you haven't already done that, if you haven't already met them, that is going to happen. And you can start preparing yourself now. And like I said, and that involves a lot of self-growth and a lot of time spending getting to know yourself. So this is your reading, Virgo. I am in the description. I'm going to include my email address in case you want a personal reading. I'm also going to include the link to my Etsy shop. I do have my own scent business in addition to doing tarot and oracle readings. And I sell scented products, incense, body oils, burning oils, sprays. I do soaps. So I'll include that link to my Etsy. And I will also include the link to my my personal blog, my journey that I've been on, my spiritual journey, in case anyone would be interested in reading that. And I plan on doing these readings once a week. Just little mini readings, 15 minutes long or whatever. I also do pendulum readings, and you can ask like 3 questions, and I think they're like $10. My readings right now are starting at $20. It's just an introductory offer, but you know, that may change in the future. So this is your reading, Virgo.